Hey you guys, it's Stanky here with another battle. This is actually a battle, yeah, online versus, I forgot his name right now, but he's from a team. I'm on a team called Team Regigigas, so it looks like his name is Richard. So he sends out Skarmory to lead, and I send out my Happy, because this is my Sandstorm team that I've been building, and I move around the camera because I just can't get something what I want. So we both set up Stealth Rocks. Which, yeah, that's good by me. And then he whirlwinds me. Yeah, that's fine. And I get Serper my Vaporeon. And so, yeah, that's right, I guess. So with this Vaporeon, I know he's probably going to whirlwind again. So I went for a Surf, but instead he went for a Brave Bird, which this is a especially bulky Vaporeon because he's got Acid Armor on it. So, yeah, so he takes a pretty big hit, and I didn't like that too much. But I get a Surf off. Surf does quite well on him, and yeah, that's pretty sweet. So because Skarmory, I got a pretty decent weakness to Skarmory on this team. I'm working on that though. So I'm predicting he's going for another Brave Bird. So I go into my Bronzong, and so he does go for a Brave Bird, and that will not do much to me. And that's awesome because Bronzong's pretty sweet. So yeah, I'm predicting he'll Whirlwind or Switch, so I was going to set up a Reflect, and he switches into Heatran, so I get a Reflect up, and I don't want to take a Fire Blast, and he'll be faster before I can get a Light Screwed up, so I switch into my Petunia, my Cradilly, because he's specially bulky, and in the Sandstorm he gets more special defense. He takes a Fire Blast really well, that's pretty sweet. And he's got a Reflect up, so he's pretty physically and specially bulky right here. That's awesome. So I went for the Earthquake, hoping he'd stay in, but obviously he wouldn't. He switches into Weavile and do some pretty decent damage. I mean, for a guy I don't think I put any attack into because he's just a staller. And yeah, so he goes for an Ice Punch, and with my Reflect up, I managed to survive it, even after super effective, and I do another Earthquake because I figure he could get low enough. I think he was Life Orb too, but yeah, I figured he would be low enough to either kill or have Sandstorm finish off, so that's awesome. I got a Weavile out of the way, and that's always a good thing because those are fast and very dangerous. So he sends an Electivire, and I don't want Petunia to take a hit, so I send in Happy again as he goes for a Fire Punch, and with the Reflect and Happy's physical bulkiness, that does nothing. So that's pretty sweet because I love Happy. This is one of my favoriteest pokes I think I've ever made because he's cool. And then he misses a Cross Chop, which that sucks for him. I don't know how much it would have really done. But I use Earthquake, and that's going to finish him off because, yeah, he's electric. I'm ground. Super effective and stab and all that Happy stuff because Happy's cool. Happy is awesome. So he sends in Gyarados, and yeah, I don't have Stone Edge on this Happy, so since I got Rocks up, and that takes like a quarter, I just go for a Roar, and he does a Dragon Dance, which is awesome for me, because he doesn't attack me at all. I thought he was going to go for a Waterfall, but he doesn't, so that's really cool. I got him out of the way there with a Dragon Dance, and you know Gyarados can be devastating with a Dragon Dance. And so, yeah, so he stays in with Heatran, and Earth powers me, and that does not very much, which is pretty sweet. And I Earthquake him, and yeah, that's like gonna do a lot of damage. Obviously, probably kill him, and it does. So that's pretty sweet. Heatran out of the way too. My Reflect goes down though. But yeah, Heatran and a Weavile out of the way. That's big news. So he's got 3 people left. He goes back into Gyarados, and I'm predicting he's gonna do a Waterfall here. But I know he's physically bulky, and I'll just roar him away if I survive. And I do survive in red health because Happy is that amazingly awesome. And I roar away Gyarados, so he will get killed. Well, not killed, but he'll get beat down by Stone Edge next time he comes in. So that's pretty cool. All that damage to him without even touching him is sweet. And then I get the Skarmory again, so I'm predicting he would Brave Bird me, so I was going to go Slack Off just in case I somehow survive it. I get a Slack Off first, and he Whirlwinds me, so I got a free Slack Off there, which is awesome. And I get Raikou on the Switch, so Sandstorm will rage in, and I'm predicting a switch here, so I'll go for Hidden Power. I have Hidden Power Ice on this Raikou because it's RNG'd. It's not, what's it called, Pokesap. I do not Pokesap because that's lame. But yeah, Hidden Power Ice almost kills him because I was predicting he'd go into somebody else, but that's life. And he goes into he whirlwinds me out, and I get Surfer again. So that's pretty cool. That's fine with me because I'm gonna surf, and so if he Brave Birds, he'll kill himself. But if he roosts, I surf, and that will do a lot of damage. But he goes into Brave Bird. That will kill Surfer. So I'm sorry, Vaporeon, but that kills himself as well. So I mean, that's a big obstacle out of my way, Skarmory. So I go into Bronzong, so he's got 2 Pokemon left, and he sends in Togekiss. So I'm predicting it's gonna be the Flinchhacks one. But instead he goes for an Aura Sphere. It's a special one. I don't know if he's specs or what. And so I set up a light screen, which is cool. That will lessen the damage, and which light screen already took a lot less, little damage. Yeah. And so I had the light screen up. He goes for another one. I reflect now, and so yeah, that's pretty awesome. Now Bronzong, all his job is to explode on this Togekiss, because I know all he's got left is Gyarados. So yeah, but he T-Waves me. Luckily I don't get the Parahacks. I explode, and that should kill off Togekiss, which is amazing because that sets him up with only Gyarados left. So I'm just going to set in my Raikou, and yeah, that'll be a good game. So yeah, good battle. I usually like to put battles that are closer than like 4-0 up, but I know I have a few people looking at you, JudoToolz, who really wanted to see this. So and I got a crit, but that's not bad. It was a pretty non-hacksy game. He had the cross chop mix, but that's it. So yeah, see you all later. Thanks for watching, and if you like it, subscribe, and if you don't like it, then I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I do love you. Okay, bye.